Well, we've come to the end of the Mayor's first year, and what the Mayor is required to do is come in front of the London Assembly 10 times a year. So that's every month except April and December. And during these sessions, Assembly members like myself, we put to him the concerns of our constituents. And these concerns really should be about his areas of responsibility. So that's making London safer, ensuring London's economic survival, and making sure that pollution is removed, making sure that we can go about our cities, and a host of other issues that he's responsible for. And if you're interested in this, then from the London Assembly's point of view, you can follow at London Assembly. From my point of view, I'm always reporting back either via Twitter at Jeanette Arnold or from my website, JeanetteArnold.com. And so that's my pledge to my constituents, to raise the issues that matter to them with the Mayor of London whenever I get the opportunity, and then to feed back his response to them. Now, the national funding formula and the proposal, this latest proposal from government, is about how the, if you like, block grant from government is going to be distributed across schools, all the schools in England. Now, historically, it's been recognised that there has been, if you like, a bias towards the south. Now, what I'm saying, and what there's now sort of a whole host of people saying to government is, to correct that imbalance, what you cannot do is rob the southeast and London and take that money to the north. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's not the way forward. The way forward is to find the extra resource that is needed to fund rural schools adequately, schools in the north, so that every school has the correct funding based on its needs. So schools in London, because of the cost of housing, because of the cost of recruiting staff, because just the high cost of London, then it is reasonable then for you to see a higher cost per pupil in London. That's just the reality. We are the capital city of our country. It is costly to live here, and therefore you're going to find every sort of payment that's being made in London will be higher than the rest of the country. There is an issue to be dealt with so that children in other parts of the country get the adequate education they need, but not at the expense of the children and the teachers who have been doing such a marvellous job in the southeast, especially in London, and definitely within my constituency, because I have a borough, Hackney, that is now part of the top 20 high-performing schools in this country. And what we want to do is see that maintained, and then further work being done on our primary schools, because we have to accept that our primary schools, they also need a lot of work, so that all our children get a fighting chance to be properly educated, and so they can get a job that will then help them to be part of their society. Well, a really great day at City Hall today. I was able to raise issues of concerns that my constituents have brought to me, and I can report back that the Mayor's answers were very positive. So, for instance, I brought up today the whole issue about the impact that the government's proposals arising from the national funding formula could have on the schools and the education of our children. And within my constituency of Hackney, Islington and Waltham Forest, we're going to be hardest hit. This means that all the gains that we've made over the last 10-15 years in terms of moving ourselves from being a basket case, it has to be said, to a place where there's educational excellence, all this is threatened. And I'm so glad that the Mayor is does understand the issue, has raised it with government and will continue to raise it with government. because they must know the damage that this will have on London. Other issues that I raised today, and I know that people watching this will be shaking their heads and will say, is the rising frustration that there is about TfL, that's Transport for London's consultation process. And so I was again pleasantly surprised that the Mayor announced that the Transport Commissioner, the Deputy for Transport, the Mayor's Deputy for Transport, and himself really agree with me and agree with Londoners that there needs to be a review of the consultation processes. Don't know when this will kickstart, but I can assure my constituents I will be staying on this one. As I said to the Mayor, welcomed his saying and understanding the issue, but I'm just not going to give up on this one. And an example that I shared with him was, if there is no equality impact assessment, Transport for London doesn't have a clue whether it's speaking to those people who are disabled for whatever reason, do not have the internet for whatever reason. I mean, it is not good enough in this day and age just to be either saying, go on the website, get the consultation document, or, as badly, put in a brown envelope in their door. And I've seen one of these envelopes, and I explained to the Mayor this morning, this envelope, it's a window envelope, so you sometimes don't even see that it's addressed to you. You're then more likely to think this is unsolicited mail, throw it in the dustbin. And then if you do open it, the letter does not give you any sense about the weighting that is going to be given to your views. So that's why when somebody gets involved and then they see that TfL is going to continue with their plan and they've only received 40 or 46% in agreement, people then are quite rightly fed up and concerned about it. So more information from TfL, stop using the brown envelopes, and introduce impact assessment in your consultation processes.